So the one-of-one ring has been found and been graded, but what does this mean for the trading card game world? It might not be as exciting as the one-out-of-one ring, but we do have our limited run Battle Marin deck box up. If you want to get yours today, I'll leave a link down below so you can grab it. Let's pass on over to the ring. I'll make 30% of you that have not smashed the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. The one-of-one ring is a very important piece, and you know, Tyler the Great Warrior definitely set a huge precedence for a one-of-one product, selling for, you know, oh man, I forgot what it was, $300,000+ at this point in time. But you know, Yu-Gi-Oh and Lord of the Rings, you know, things like that. It's very interesting to see, you know, some of the particulars for this. But card got graded. I saw so many people talking about, oh my gosh, like, why would you grade this? Okay, so the things you're going to get in this video: the tie-in to the one-of-one market and how crazy it is, discussions that I had with Pokemon people this weekend about how the marketing scheme for this is going to affect all the TCG world, and yikes, somebody out of, I think it was Canada, got this. It was what we expected it to be. It was literally somebody opened up the pack, and it was just there. So they got extremely lucky. A lot of people were speculating it was going to be caught in like Wizards dumpster somewhere, but that's neither here nor there. It's now out, and there was a giant competition between all of the PSAs, all of the card graders. Everybody and their mama was trying to get this on their payroll, because it's a one-on-one. Like, you want the recognition to be the person to grade this. And for those of you that don't know this, there's like a $2 million offer on this. And this is where we start our descent into madness here with popularizing the one-of-one market. Now this is, I will give Magic the Gathering one interesting thing here. The one-of-one concept, the gotcha roll, the super expensive, you know, oh my gosh, super high rarity, it doesn't really hurt the average person having this in circulation. Contrary to popular belief, product did, you know, just blew itself up. Like, honestly, like, the hype for the ring was keeping the set afloat, and it all tanked immediately afterwards. So in the world of Pokemon and the world of Yu-Gi-Oh, actually in the world of the big three here, this is where things get interesting, because Wizards, as bad in how dog shit of a company they've been as of late, they did one thing right here. They proved that the TCG market is thirsty for rare things. Who would have guessed that? And one thing I got out of the Pokemon community out of the weekend was, while a one-of-one-esque card would be really cool to try to pull, one, with how already short print their side of the market is, on the Japanese side of things, you can just imagine the price spikes for something like this. And even so much in Yu-Gi-Oh! I guarantee you, in Yu-Gi-Oh!, if Konami dropped a one-of-one, super expensive, you know, serial, actually, Yu-Gi-Oh's never really done serialized things, but if we're going to pull out the whole kit and caboodle here, if we're going to pull out serialization, we're going to drop a one-of-one here, yeah, people are going to go on the hunt for that product. As long as it is, one, iconic enough to matter, players have an interest in it, and there's a genuine excitement for it, players will hunt it. So, and then people the Pokemon community were joking with me all week, and they're like, wow, Robbie, you know, imagine a one-of-one Charizard out here. You know, you already, if you've seen anything in the Pokemon market, you know that Charizard is just like the go-to. Like, they're literally the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the Dark Magician, well, next to Pikachu. You know, Pokemon community is sick of Charizards at this point in time, but it's, when you look at that, and you could imagine like people seething at the mouth for one-out-of-one. I do not like the precedence that this puts on the other card games to look at the model that Wizards just pulled out of their butt, because I guarantee you the big three are the other big three, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, are going to look at this and they're going to go, wow, you know, like, if their product sales were up, if their overall cost of product, the overall involvement, the chase, the thrill, the excitement for this, I guarantee you that now the entire TCG sphere is aware of this. It was a win. Now, back to the topic of, it doesn't really affect the average Joe. I mean, it kind of does. So many people were going through buying Magic product trying to pull this. It's the thrill of opening up the packs, seeing that if you can get that, what we're going to call the lottery ticket out here, because this is literally what it is. Like, you're literally trying to win the lottery, and like, it's an entirely different dimension of things out here. But I mean, you pull that card, you're good, But let's be honest here, like, YuGiOh, in comparison to the big three, the Magic card just sold for 200,000 or has an offer for $2 million. The YuGiOh one-on-one that we did see sold for 300,000, and then the ceiling is literally the limit for one-of-one Pokemon. They do exist in the Pokemon sphere of things, but in this being the grand case of things, I don't think anything YuGiOh related would break that $1 million sector. Really depending on things, but I mean, you win that high-end lottery for something YuGiOh related, that would be a nice, depending on how good it is, maybe $100,000, $200,000 for a one-of-one particular. Wait, but Worlds cards exist. Yeah, we do have equivalents to shorter print things. Some of the Worlds cards that we've seen push $20,000 to $30,000 on the secondary market. Somebody's going to look around, they're going to be like, whoa, YuGiOh cards are worth that much? Yeah. There's a little dark side of the market way back there in the corner that's called the graded slab market, which are the evil super investors. They're a group of super collectors. They're literally the super 1%. All right, like, you thought the like collectors and players were like a part of this? No. That is like the 0.00001 sector, and they're crazy back there. So it does exist. But overall, the hype, the thrill, the excitement of a card game pushing a one-of-one in a set would definitely, one, push their product sales up through the roof. People are going to be thirsty to open up that product. Like, these people are going to be in the Sahara Desert walking around opening this product. Levels of like craziness going on here. And I like the idea of the involvement of the community and the excitement of the chase, but this isn't something that you should recreate a lot. This is something that should be a little bit more unique, something that should be treasured a little bit more, because if you bulk this down too much, or too much of an extra level of insanity, I feel like you take away the effectiveness of this. But considering, Wizards of the Coast, this is about to be milked every set going forward, it's going to be some level of craziness. So, how would you feel about a one-on-one chase Charizard, a one-on-one chase Blue Eyes White Dragon, something that is serialized, something that's so unique out here that you could, I don't know, maybe be excited about it. YuGiOh does need to explore more products like this. I feel like we're behind in certain aspects of things. Pokemon is doing whatever the heck Pokemon wants to do with this. Pokemon can poop in a box and it'll sell. Or it can be like the modern era scams out here where you've seen people ship juice boxes in 151 boxes out here. Yeah, by the way, that's a thing right now in the world of Pokemon. You thought that YuGiOh had it bad some days for the scams? Imagine you buy a box of the new set and it's all resealed. You get it open and it's just a bunch of juice boxes on the inside. That is what the Pokemon community is dealing with. It's important to know what all of the sectors are doing right now, because contrary to popular belief, somebody's going to say I used that wrong today, but it might not look it, but all of the trading card world does affect each other. They look at each other. They might not communicate, but if there's a social media and other people in that company are seeing what these other card games are doing, you can bet your butt that they're aware, and that this has been brought to, the meetings. They've had discussions with us. They've had an application, a consideration for this. They're aware. They fully are. Just cross your fingers that you don't see this anytime soon for us. Please leave a comment down below what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.